We know in today's world, you can't just sit back and hope for a better future. You need to build it. That's why at the St Baker Energy Innovation Fund, our focus is on building cleaner, cheaper and more reliable ways for Australians and the world to access energy. By harnessing leading energy technology, energy storage and e-mobility companies, we are not just helping cities move, we are also helping them breathe. Founded by energy leader Trevor St Baker off the back of his successful listing of ERM Power, Australia's first private electricity retailer, the fund has grown from the initial seed funding of tens of millions to almost $1 billion through its strategic investments in the growing e-mobility and battery ecosystem.
With a vision at the first Asia Pacific Cities Summit that we actually said electrifying the transport sector has so many benefits in the health of the country, the better economy of the country, and cleaning up the planet. That's been the passion behind it. It's turned into just succeeding in these disruptive ideas in this massively changing, transforming electricity sector and the transforming transport sector.
Our unique experience and process has led to unparalleled success for companies in the energy and e-mobility space.
We'd like to think we're leaders in our field of expertise and knowledge, and we do think we've made an early and important contribution in e-mobility. We're patient investors, so we nurture these startups early in the piece, and if that helps to mature the overall market, then that's great, everybody benefits.
By partnering with businesses in fast-growing markets, we help them create sustainable and meaningful returns by providing both technical and commercial support to emerging energy leaders.
So CareWear Wearable Therapeutics uses the power of pulsed printed light to heal pain, to heal soft tissue injuries, and to generally improve muscle wellness. Humans have known that light affects the skin, affects our body for centuries. CareWear has taken the same technology and realised that specific wavelengths of light, specific colours, affect your body in different ways. And by triggering specific responses in the body, you can treat pain. You can treat pain and you can recover quicker from injury. CareWear is an FDA-approved product. And even in Australia, we've recently received our TGA certificate to be able to bring and sell the product in Australia.
EV Networks is rolling out a network of DC fast chargers to charge up electric vehicles in a very short space of time, rolling out that network across Australia. EV Networks is focusing on DC fast chargers to put a large amount of power into your battery very quickly. Yeah, Evie's really excited about the ARENA grants. They've really given us the stamp of approval as being the only fully national rollout of charging stations. With the highway program, we've linked up the major cities. With the Future Fuels program, we're building out the metro stations within the capital cities. We were fortunate enough to be awarded grants to do that in all of the capital cities. And I think that really cements EV's position as being the premier charge point operator in Australia.
Devonics is a battery materials and technology company. It produces synthetic graphite, which it calls pure graphite. The pure graphite is used for battery anode materials. The product is a vital component in lithium-ion batteries, which has only seen its demand increase, with demand for devices such as laptops and electric vehicles increasing by the day. Devonics has had some notable successes recently, securing $100 million in growth capital to expand its production facility of pure graphite in Tennessee, and also the partnership with Phillips 66.
Tritium has DC fast chargers to customers in the auto sector, to the utility sector, to fleet operators, to fuel companies. Really anyone that's involved in DC fast charging knows of Tritium, and in a large number of cases they've worked with Tritium. We have a 50 kilowatt charger all the way up to a 350 kilowatt charger, and the latest generation of technology is hugely exciting. Tritium has 20 years of experience in power electronics, from the early days of solar racing at the University of Queensland to following James Cameron to the bottom of the Mariana Trench in his submarine. The team have been there deploying innovative power electronics. St Baker played a seminal role in the recent transaction with Decarbonisation Plus and the subsequent listing on the NASDAQ.
Nth Degree is a very novel company. They have a wow of a product. It's printed light. They make very, very small LEDs, smaller than the red blood cell, and they print them onto a plastic substrate. So what you get is a very thin, very flexible light. Nth Degree printed light can be used in a multitude of ways. You don't want to think about the traditional uses of light. These are all brand new applications. One example is for a skin patch. Printed light gets incorporated into a patch that sticks to the skin, and light is used perhaps to cure acne or a bruise or a soft tissue injury of some description. Another use, Colgate is using the light to whiten teeth. Another example is in lit labels, which has universal application and appeal. So incorporate the printed light into a label so that you put your mobile phone up against the product and it will light up some aspect of that label. So some really innovative uses for this light. We're really looking at applications that have not existed before.
Prospects develop integrated lighting technology, which has a range of applications. These applications include military, humanitarian, and first response. Prospect was a small investment for St Baker. However, it's managed to transform itself into a lean and profitable company. We see a number of military applications for the product in the future, with demand expected to grow.
TCRT uses advanced composite materials, including a fire-retardant ballistic-grade rubber, to develop bespoke products and applications for customers in the defence and industrial sectors. TCRT has just secured its first large order with the Defence Force in the construction of a state-of-the-art training facility in Queensland. Additionally, we're working to open up new markets globally for this exciting new product. But what makes TCRT unique is the way that it explores the use of this fire-retardant ballistic-grade rubber. That product, in consort and in combination with hardened steels, create very safe environments for live fire training facilities, strengthens the characteristics of armoured vehicles, for example. So there's a range of really exciting deployments of this product, and we really just touched the surface, I think. It's sort of opening up in front of our eyes, and we're excited to be involved with that.
We established Printed Energy by buying some technology out of its sister company, Nth Degree, and that was both printed battery and printed PV technology. Printed Energy is focusing on its printed battery technology. These are small, lightweight, flexible batteries. They're perfectly suited to the emerging Internet of Things devices. So think about sensors and small communication devices, and the printed battery is perfect for that.
PureEvs is deploying e-trikes and building DC fast charging stations in local government areas within Greater Manila. Every trike that we deploy onto the road in Manila is removing, a two-stroke polluting motorbike or e-jeepney. And, this is a significant health issue in the Philippines. Electrifying the transport sector is a meaningful way to reduce those particulate emissions and also reduce greenhouse gas emissions. PureEvs is an early stage company. We're getting some good traction. We're getting better utilisation of our trikes. We're looking to expand into other local government areas, and we're also exploring some really interesting opportunities around last mile logistics. So that's hugely exciting.
Wearable is a moped and ride-hail fleet operator based in New York City. Wearable is also providing EV fast charger infrastructure to the public. We believe Wearable is pushing the shift to green transportation. We're really motivated by eliminating emissions in the transport sector, and Wearable's solution is 100% green.
We're super excited about our investment in True Green Mobility. They're a company that's bringing electric vehicles to Australia in a big way. They've started with electric buses. They've been very successful supplying them to Sydney in particular. They're importing utility vehicles, so vans and so forth, electric delivery vans. That's starting within the next couple of months, and next year we're going to see them importing high volumes of electric passenger vehicles. They'll be bringing them to market at around about $35,000, and that really puts them at price parity with an internal combustion engine. So that's a big game changer for the electrification of our transport system. We believe true green mobility will be the democratisation of EVs in Australia.
At the fund, we're very excited about the prospects of Applied EV. Applied EV has developed Level 5 drive-by-wire autonomous vehicle. It's a Melbourne-based company and it has a novel approach to autonomous vehicles and its applications. We believe Applied EV is well placed to be a major player in the autonomous industry. At this stage, Applied EV has entered into significant partnerships within the aviation, transport and logistics and mining industries. The Applied EV prototype has a huge range of applications.
Global impact happens when we partner with those who work on the cutting edge of energy storage and e-mobility.
You put together smarts, technology smarts in a new emerging field. You put together people who know a bit about engineering manufacturing. You put together a company that knows all about electricity, because electrifying the transport sector is retailing electricity.
At the St Baker Energy Innovation Fund, we create solutions through disruption.